So welcome to the Ginger Carpman's YouTube channel. Now you're probably thinking, that's not the Ginger Carpman. No, it's Ben from Parker Baits, and welcome back to another video.
Good morning and welcome with me, the Ginger Carpman, for episode 9, and quite a different setting today. Today we're at Bournemouth Airport. It's 4:30 in the morning and we're flying to Gran Canaria to fish at Lake Chira. So it's going to be a completely different setting from Marlborough Pool or Clump Hill. I'm really looking forward to this. Flying with Emma and Freya and Holly, so they're coming out as well. So I'll be in touch as we go through the flight and getting picked up at the other side, and I'll update you as we go along. So speak to you soon. Well, that was eventful, getting stopped in security. So and took my knee brace off and my trainers and tested it for drugs, and it's only because I'm ginger, I'm sure it is. So there can be no other reason, because I don't look dodgy, do I? But yeah, so we're just at the airport now. Quite a few people here, considering you know we're here quite early. So, but anyway, I'll update you as we get on the plane, and I'll speak to you all in a bit. Well, just boarding the plane now, so I think we're 4 hours flight. So this is the Ginger Carp fan club. Just arrived in Gran Canaria, Las Palmas Airport. Lovely and sunny outside, 28 degrees, that'll do me. So we've just got to collect the suitcases and then transfer to the hotel by coach. It's about 35 minutes, so not too long. And it's direct, so no stopping off, straight to the hotel. So I'll see you at the hotel. Today we've just checked in finally, and we're just now in one of the rooms, and I'm joined by Emma, first time on Ginger Carpman. And Emma doesn't talk, as you've probably seen on some of the videos.
Talk.
You do talk, yeah, but sometimes
I go camera shy.
Yeah, she just only talks when she's having a go at me. So, so welcome Emma to Ginger Carpman.
Oh, welcome.
So welcome.
And
So
you interview me now.
I'm going to interview you. Yeah, you're going to be
Need a few more days
on the
to
bank
figure out
with
this
on the
place.
bank with Emma. So yeah, so we're just checking in now. Lovely place. So Emma, good choice.
Oh, well, so far.
No, yeah,
So far, so
so-
good. Let's have a look round.
Yeah, so really good choice.
Just
So-
turn round.
Oh, pan round, that's the technical term. No. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you all in a bit and just have a look round soon. And oh my word, Emma's got her hats on, so oh dear, I can see this Ginger Carpman video is going to go downhill rapidly. So I'll speak to you all in a bit, guys. Oh my Jesus Christ! Well, good morning with me, the Ginger Carpman. You join me on Thursday morning, just off from a little walk in the mornings. Beautiful scenery around here, and yeah, and a beautiful hotel. I'll put a link below, just the name of the hotel. So if you're ever coming out here and you want to go to do the carp fishing up in the mountains, this hotel we're staying at, the Torito Hotel, beautiful place. And say I'll drop a link in below to the name of the place and that. But yeah, it's really good, and the scenery. I say I've been for a walk most mornings. It's stunning. So yeah, so looking forward to tomorrow, getting picked up at 7:30 in the morning, and off we go for the carp fishing. So fingers crossed, I'll have some good content for you, and we can get into a carp or two. So I'm hoping so. And but we're just off in a bit on the bus into Puerto Rico, a little town, to look in the shops and things. So yeah, so I'll do a bit of filming there, and I'll catch up with you all later. Good morning, and the eagle-eyed amongst you will see below that it's Sunday, and this is going to be the first fishing video with no fishing on. Due to the company I was going with,
coming up with every excuse under the sun and cancelling the trips. So just to give you a bit of background, I was booked with this company called Carp, Gran Canaria. It's on Facebook. So I was booked to go Thursday the 19th, and I received an email last week to say they'd moved it to the 20th on the Friday because of a medical appointment. So Friday comes, I get up, I start to get dressed, and I get an email just an hour before we were supposed to go, before I was getting picked up, cancelling because the tour guide had got stung by wasps. And he was unable to go, so they moved it to Sunday, which was my last day before I fly. So yeah, okay, so I booked to go on the Sunday, but just an hour after they sent that out, they sent a follow-up email saying Sunday may be cancelled because of a storm approaching. So I email them and say, look, I'm really disappointed because I've been promoting this carp video for some time now on my Ginger Carpman uploads. Didn't get no reply back, so last night it got to 6 o'clock, still not heard a thing if I'm going or not, if it's cancelled. I emailed, still nothing, so I sent a message on Messenger, and it was, I think, about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night that I got a message to say it had been cancelled due to the storm, and also there was fallen rocks in the road, blocking the mountain road. So to say I'm cheesed off would be an understatement. The customer service of this Carp Gran Canaria is absolutely awful. You know, I don't normally have moan. I'm not one of these persons that moan, but it's been appalling. I've come out here to go fishing, to get some good content for a new video, and I get let down. And, you know, I can understand with inclement weather, if it's thunder and lightning, if there's storms, yeah, I get that. But come on, this is 4 cancellations now, you know, and I've come out here especially, been promoting this new video with fishing at Lake Chira. Been really let down, been really let down by this company. So yeah, I'd any of you coming out here, I'd be very careful booking with them, because yeah, the customer service is not great. It really isn't great. I say, I'd emailed and I didn't get any reply until, well, say the cancellation on Friday was just less than an hour before we were due to go. That was due to the wasp sting. So unfortunately, there's no Lake Chira. There's no fishing from Lake Chira. But luckily, I mean, I went to Clump a few weeks ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the footage from Clump when I went and did a day session there, just for a little bit of fishing content on a video that's a holiday in Gran Canaria by the looks of things. So my apologies that I didn't have any content for you and I couldn't go. But hopefully you understand the reasons why. So I hope you can have a watch of this Clump Hill video, and then I'll be in touch in a week or two with another upload. So I'll speak to you in a bit.
Welcome back, guys, with me, the Ginger Carpman, to episode 7, and I'm here to do a day session at Clump Hill Lakes in Wimborne, Dorset. And firstly, apologies for the voice. I sound like a Dalek, but I've woken up this morning with like losing my voice for some bizarre reason. So apologies for the content of this video when I'm talking and I sound like Mr. Dalek, but hopefully we can get some fish on the bank so I don't have to talk so much. But yeah, I don't know what, I haven't been here for quite a number of months, probably 8 to 9 months. So I don't know what it's going to bring, and I'm trying the new magic beans today from Parker Baits, so I'm going to give those a go on one of the rods. I'm going up to Oxford in a couple of weeks for a 5-night session, so I just want to try and work out which is the best colours. The carp seem to find the best colour, and go from there. So I'm just going to have a quick wander around and get set up, and I'll speak to you in a bit, guys. and as you can see from behind me, the island's had a good trim up, all the bushes, all the trees, so looks really weird. Since I've been here, obviously I used to get the boat under all the overhanging bushes, but yeah, they've all gone, so yeah, it looks really weird. But middle rod just off the island, there's been a fish jumping, so I put the middle rod out there on the fish. Right hand rod, clump of lilies here on the edge, so I've got middle rod on the clump here, just on the end there. Left hand rod, right down the bank, there's some lilies down in that corner, and I've got a bait down there, so we'll wait and see. But I've got a yellow magic bean down on those lilies, pink magic bean on the lilies in the corner here, and an OG fish wafter out on the island. So fingers crossed we'll pick something up. But yeah, it's just back drop and then up again, and this skinny little fella just off the island, I think is the one that I saw jumping. So yeah, so I'll get him straight back. I don't want to keep him out of the water for too long. I haven't weighed him, 6-7 pound, but yeah, get him straight back. Thank you very much, Mr. Common. Just had a mighty battle, about 15 minutes, just couldn't get it up, and had this beauty, £16.5. Yeah, well chuffed with that. Yeah, £16.5. But yeah, it took me about 15 minutes just to get his head up. Just spin around. I'm well happy with that. Not sure if I've had it before, and I just saw the bailiff, funnily enough, and new lake record come out a few weeks ago, £35 here, and a koi around £28. So yes, I think I've got to do a bit of work this winter again back here at Clump Hill. But yeah, chuffed with that. Thank you very much, Mr. Mirror. You're going the wrong way. Another reason why I popped down to Clump Hill today, I'm just trying out a couple of new cameras, so you can see a new chest harness I'm using. I popped my phone in there, so try and get some footage. Unfortunately, the first carp I had, I didn't have it all set up ready, so that's not quite, I didn't have that footage. But and then the next one, if I just swap the camera around, is I got a little camera on the rods, so hopefully get the bites for you. Well, same rod, I had that mirror on, just 15 minutes later, rod tip bounced round, skinny little common. Similar to one I had this morning. Don't know if it's the same. I hope not. But yeah, fish is a fish. So that's 3 I've had this morning. Well, sorry, today. I've had 1 this morning and 2 this afternoon. He's got a bit of a tummy on him. But yeah, he needs to put a few pounds on. But yeah, get him straight back. Well, that was quite a moment. So in the last hour, I've just had 3 runs. So the island rod, that took off, struck into it, and nothing there for some bizarre reason. So I just was holding the rod quickly, and as I was holding it, my right hand rod ripped off, the one down here on these lilies. And yes, I struck into that, and that felt like a really good fish. And as I explained, it took me about 15 minutes to get it in. So yeah, I was well chuffed with that. Really nice fish, just over 16 pounds. So I got the rod straight back out, and within 15 minutes it had gone again. So, and that was yeah, about £7, common about £7 or £8. But I say every fish, I'm happy with that. So in the last hour it's gone quite mad, and obviously I was coming here today to see about the magic beans, what sort of colours to use, and I've gone back to all OG fish, and the minute I do that, they just go mad on these OG fish wafters. So I think my trip to Oxford in a couple of weeks is all 3 rods is going to be on OG fish wafters. There is something about them, these baits, that just the carp just love it. And say I use them in a solid bag. I just think the pellets I put in as well, they just go well together. So yeah, so well happy at the moment today. So I've got about another 2-3 hours. Everybody else is packing up because nobody else is caught. So one guy, they're just going, so just spin you around. So yeah, I think most people are just going now. So I think I'm going to be the only one here. So but yeah, I'm going to give it to about 6 o'clock. You never know, might get another fish or two. But it was typical because I had obviously the camera rod. I had the rod tried, but the batteries run out just before the run started. So yeah, so I haven't got them on film, but so I need to charge that. But no, I'm very happy at the moment. So I'll catch up with you in a bit, guys. Well, 10 to 5. It's normally a good time at Clump Hill to get a bite around 5 o'clock. And again, off them lilies on the right hand rod. Only a little small fish. He's tense as anything, so yeah, he's only a small one, but like I said, a fish is a fish, and I'm quite happy to catch. So yeah, so it's quickly spinning round. Got your dorsal up. Yeah, £5-6. I'm quite happy. That's 4th fish today. It's nice to get a bit of content on the videos. And guess what? An OG fish. Thank you very much, Mr. Common. Well, that's it. It's just nearly 6 o'clock. Everything's all packed away and time to go home. But yeah, I've had a good day. This morning was a bit slow. Obviously I had the first carp within an hour, and then it just really didn't sort of produce like I thought it was going to. And as I say, I was only really here to trial the magic beans. I was just going to see sort of what colours they preferred, but I didn't really get I didn't get a take on the magic beans. It was all on the OG fish wafters. So there you go. The OG fish wafters, they'll be on all 3 rods when I fish Marlborough Pool in a week's time, 2 weeks time. So yeah, so and the camera I had on the rod, which was supposed to have a 10-hour battery life, lasted 5 hours and then missed 3 of the runs. So yeah, that was a bit annoying as well. But all in all, good day. Weather was good. Note to self, when it rains and you bring your brolly, remember to bring a pole to put in the ground, and not have to sit in the rain. So what a donut. And I bet the others looked at me as if to say, well, he's stupid or what, sat in the rain. So but yeah, all done now. I'm just going to get in the car, drive back to Bournemouth. Good morning and welcome back with me, the Ginger Carpman, and a bit of an unexpected visit to Clump Hill today, just to film some extra content for the video that I was doing for Gran Canaria. And obviously, as you would have seen if you've been watching this video, I got really badly let down by the company out there that was supposed to take me up to Lake Chira. But yeah, I'll talk about that more later. So this is really a continuation of episode 9. I just wanted to put some content in the video because obviously it would otherwise just going to look like a family holiday to Gran Canaria and with no fishing. So 7:30. All 3 rods are out now, and first rod, the left hand rod, is my normal spot, right down the bank, down on them lilies in the corner there. And on that rod we got worms today. I just think that it might get the bigger fish rather than the smaller ones, the smaller carp. So we'll wait and see. If obviously I bring it in, the worms are sucked to death, then we'll have to put a wafter on it or a magic bean. We'll see what happens with that. Middle rod today, if I spin you around, so you'll see down the channel down that lily, there's a big patch of lilies over there. So on the end of them lilies I've got a bait as well, and that's an OG fish wafter. And over in this corner where I had the fish last time, just over there, I've got a bait in there again with no OG fish wafter. So yeah, so we'll wait and see. But all the rods are out. We've got the camera filming the rods this time, so hopefully I can get some live runs for you if I get any today. But yeah, so I'll be in touch with you in a bit. If ever you are thinking of coming down to Clump Hill, they've got amazing amenities as well. I mean, they've got this campsite here and you're allowed to use the toilet, so just here and there, Angler's Rest. You can't go wrong. Amazing amenities. So as you'll all be aware by now, yeah, I travelled out to Gran Canaria, yeah, as part of a family holiday, but obviously the main reason being the opportunity to fish Lake Chira, and I thought it would be the makings of a fantastic video. And so yeah, so I booked it months ago with this Carp Gran Canaria, because they supply all the rods, the baits, everything. And I think the alarm bells rang for me about 3 weeks before I was due to fly. I emailed them and said, would it be possible to bring a little pot of Parker Baits OG fish wafters, and explain my reasons why. That, you know, I've fished with them for a couple of years now. They're absolutely sensational baits. I've caught fish everywhere I've used them, and I thought, yeah, it'd be good, you know, to show that how good the baits are. And about within 10 minutes I got a really curt response, and I'll put it up. I'll show you the screenshot of the reply, the email I got back, and you can make your own minds up. But I just thought it was really rude. All I was asking was a simple question: would it be alright for me to bring a little pot of baits to use? And then obviously when I got out there, and yeah, it was excuse after excuse, as you've seen. But I just why people do that, I don't know. If they don't want to go, then just say, look, I don't know if they didn't have enough people. They say they take 3 people at a time, and they share 6 rods. Whether they didn't have enough people to make it cost effective, I don't know. But to use these excuses, I mean, yeah, I can get the medical appointment. If somebody genuinely had a medical appointment, then, you know, your health's more important. But then the wasp thing the following day, and then Sunday, can you go Sunday, which was my last day, and then an hour later tell me, well, it might be cancelled anyway because there's a storm coming. And then I don't hear nothing from them until the Saturday night, only because I contacted them, and they tell me that it's cancelled on the Sunday because obviously there's rocks in the mountain road now. But amazingly, they managed to go Monday and Tuesday. I saw the uploads, the photos of the fish they'd caught on the Monday and Tuesday, so these rocks couldn't have been that serious, blocking the mountain roads. And funnily enough, I left a comment on one of their adverts. They put making memories. So I wrote a little comment back and said, well, I didn't make many memories with me because you know, excuse after excuse, you let me down, and they've now blocked me. They've now blocked me on Facebook. So yeah, I don't know what this company's all about. Where, you know, they claim they've been going over 20 years. I don't know, but all I'm saying is if any of you going out there to do the fishing with this company, be very mindful that their customer service is shocking. It really is. And I say, I'm not a moaner. I'm not somebody that criticises just for the sake of it. You know, you're going out there to film a video that you promoted, and you expect to just be able to go and do a bit of content, even if I didn't catch. You know, I'd have still put it up on the video. But to just make excuse after excuse. But it's done now. And I'm having a lovely day here at Clump Hill. You know, it's still early. I've not caught anything yet, but it's a lovely little place. This somebody else has just turned up now, just fishing opposite me. But yeah, it's a lovely place, and it's got some good fish in here. It's just whipping through all the smaller fish. But yeah, I thought I'd just give you a bit of background on that. On why it just the video just looked like a family holiday to Gran Canaria. So I'll be in touch in a bit, guys, and hopefully I'll be able to show you a fish on the bank soon. Good afternoon and welcome to your midday update. It's about 12:05 and it's very quiet here today. Not had so much as a bleep. The left hand rod which I had down in the lilies, I've now moved over to the far bank. I've had 3 or 4 fish show, different spots. Funny enough, as I just said, there's just one just crashed out then. You can just see the ripples over my right shoulder. But yeah, I had a big fish jumped out over on the far bank, so I've just got a bait over there in the hope I can perhaps pick it up. But everywhere's been very quiet. So yeah, I just don't know. I thought it'd be a little bit more, may pick up the odd carp or two. So, and yeah, worms. I reeled that rod in, which was down on the lilies, and not a single worm. So yeah, the silvers are obviously sucking them to death, and so it's going to be hard to use worms here for a few weeks yet. So I might just bring one of the rods in and just refresh it. I'll leave the left one out now as I've just moved it. So one of the other two, I'll just refresh it, and that's it really. Just hopefully just can get a run for this session. I'm also just going to do now on the bank gallery, so I've got a couple of photos to put up. Don't forget, if you want to be included in sort of the next vlogs, the next few uploads, just send us your photos. It doesn't have to be personal best, it doesn't have to be the lake record, anything that's just got, you know, a little story behind it. Can be the smallest in the lake. Yeah, I'm not, just please send them in to me at gingercarpman@gmail.com, and I'll more than happily put them up for you, put the photos on my future uploads. Well, that's gutting, isn't it? I've waited all day for a run, and 2:15. You've been seeing it's the bobbin's been dropping back, sort of the occasional bleep, another bleep, and then it just it ripped off. Unfortunately, I mean, I was sat on top of the rods, and as soon as I lifted into it, the fish was already into the lilies. So it was the rod down here, pink magic bean, and as soon as it was already in the lilies, and I put a bit of pressure on it. I could feel it coming through a couple of the lilies, and then all of a sudden, line just snapped. So that's the way it goes, unfortunately. When you're fishing close to lilies, you take that chance with they can just go straight into the lilies as soon as they pick the bait up, which unfortunately it did. I've got another bait straight back out. So, but yeah, I'm pleased that at least that was on a magic bean, a pink one. So that's my first take on a magic bean here at Clump Hill. So I really want to try and get them going here on those. So I think they could be a good winter bait as well. Fish are going crazy. There's so many carp jumping, but they're all these small commons. So, but yeah, that felt a half decent fish at what I could feel of it. But yes, that's unfortunately that's carp fishing for you. So yeah, we got a couple of. I've got them pack up probably about 4:15 because where the clocks went back at the weekend. It gets dark by 5 o'clock now, so I want to be on the road by 4:45. So yeah, and get home for just as it gets dark. But yeah, so the rod's gone back out, same place onto them lilies now, and yeah, hopefully I'll get another chance. So I'll update you in a bit. Well, I had a message from a chap called Paul in Bognor Regis, and he asked me about what tackle I use, and in particular what hooks. And so yeah, just in response to that, so you remember a few months ago I did a session at Marlborough Pool, and I lost about 6 carp in one session, mostly due to hook pulls. And after that I thought, I've got to do something. I'd lost all confidence in the hooks I was using. So I had my good friend Andy Morgan recommended the Corda claws, and I'll just show you there. So the Corda claws, and they have been amazing since I've started using them. They have been fantastic. So yeah, that's my go-to hooks now for sure. Micro barbed, size 6. I do use a size 4 obviously when I'm fishing Marlborough Pool, just for a little bit of a bigger hook. Today, funnily enough, I'm just trialing these Kamakura from Corda. So I'll show you them. So I'm just trialing them out today. well, that's it. Car's all packed up. Unfortunately, didn't get the content I wanted for you. Just wanted to try and make up for the fiasco at Gran Canaria with this extra little video, but unfortunately just the one run that I lost in the lilies. Yeah, was right in, but you saw the run. I hit it literally straight away. I was sat on top of the rods, but unfortunately it was already in the lilies, and it's just as I put a little bit of strain on it, the line snapped. So and again, that's just one of those things. But yeah, so, and again, my sincere apologies watching this video, hoping to see Lake Chira. But obviously you know the background now of how I was so badly let down by this Carp Gran Canaria company. So just, honestly, anybody thinking of going out there and using them, just be very, very mindful of what's happened to me. Could easily be you if you go all the way out there and you don't get to fish. So yeah, just all done now. In the car, off home to Bournemouth. But I'll speak to you all soon. Tight lines and Ginger Carpman signing out.